Kittens. No, boys and girls. Plastic is not a toy. There you go. Hello, Mama. Mylar is okay. Sounds the same as plastic. That's probably why they want for the plastic. Hurry up there, Niffler. I'm about to scoop that box. Hurry up, Occamy. I'm about to scoop that box. Now, time to turn the blankets over. Hey, Niffler. Oh, I forgot to get something. While she's using a litter box, let me go grab it. Thank you. Occamy, this is for you. And he gets to go home with you. Are you going to use the box now, Billywig? Well, hurry up. I have a brush like that in the room, but I use it to clean furniture, so I didn't want to use it on her. Good thing I don't need to go anywhere. This pipeline inspection team is blocking my driveway. I added a bag of kitten food this past weekend, and it's almost empty already. Well, you guys are busy since last night. If you haven't noticed yet, I posted 21 photos of them last night from yesterday's photo shoot on the Critter Room on Facebook. And if you're watching me live, be sure to click the subscribe button, please. I'd love to get to 100,000 subscribers. It's a lofty goal, but I think we can do it. You cleaning your toes. I love your meow. So squeaky. Yes, if you haven't noticed, look down there. If you're watching live, we are accepting applications. Get them in, don't wait. Matches start getting lined up today, with final decisions made after 12 noon on midnight on Friday, which is the deadline. Does somebody like the brush? Billywig is like, that's a toy. Ain't no brush. Someone posted online that this should be given to Mama. Mama's a doctor. I tend to not give overly used things away. This has been through multiple fosters. But, that saying, if on Friday afternoon, if your contact is saying that you've been approved to adopt Seraphina, and you contact me if you want it, and I'll bring it. Although these can be gotten on Amazon too. Brand new. Forget what they're called though. If you look on the cam, you see all this litter, but you look at the pictures and you don't see any. That's called Photoshop. If there's a picture of the floor, chances are I've removed litter from the photo. Looks like this blanket is sweepable. Huh. Belly of doom. It's a trap. Uh-oh, someone's getting feisty. I think she's going to wear this out too. Yep. I think it'll last, maybe. I have to trim off some strings. Brushes are for chomping. So are sisters, huh? Like, that's my brush. Okay, these are called Pet Stages, Snuggle, Scratch, and Rest. Pet Stages is the brand name. So, Snuggle, Scratch, and Rest. I do have a new one of these for the next letter. Like, that's a brush, that's not a comb. What are you doing? She'll probably be more open to brushing when she's older and out of the kitteny attack everything stage. Yeah, I could glue it on, but more fun watching it dissolve and disintegrate. She pushed it through, so you had to come get it. Oh, that was an awesome jump. I have not gotten any feedback yet on applications. It gets pretty busy at the shelter, so she might not be able to look until this afternoon. What are you eating? Some kibble? Well, thank you for cleaning up your guys' mess. I think we still have one more canoe to bring in. That'll come tomorrow. Seraphina absolutely adores being petted right here. She gets such a blissed out look. She's always purring, though you can't always hear it. When you can, you know she's really happy. Lately, we've been getting more apps for the mama cats and the kittens, so that's impressive. I'm thinking of doing graduation photos tomorrow, since doing graduation photos and graduation bags tend to take too much time. I got one of these lined up for Mama's graduation bag, brand new one. The purple canoe does purple is a really good color for them. As is the red blanket. Gotcha. Get an ear itch. Skritchy. Skritchy. Need a toy. Supposed to sneak attack it. Get back underneath there. If you like these, you can get them at thecatball.com. Ow! Got my toe. Get Mama's tail. Get Mama's tail. I love how he pounces. You know, he keeps himself level. Use your tail. Yes, PJW, like I said, if the person chosen to adopt her wants to keep this, I will bring it. But they'll need to contact me to say that. I may bring it just in case, but this thing's going to fall apart in no time. And she should be just fine with the new one. Do I have a favorite of all the Fosters? Not really. They're all special. They're all special in their own way, so it's impossible to pick a favorite. Kitten and cat personalities are as diverse as people's. Hold up, let me take a look. So much fuzz. I don't see anything wrong with your ear that could be bothering it. Let's give you a good ear scritch. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes that's all it takes is a good old head shake. Did you kick some litter in your ear? He likes to try to bury the food bowl. Oh, her kicker, she took to the, this is the second one, and she took to the new one just as the same as this one. But this one is becoming not safe. That's why I will get rid of it. She wears them out. You got strings. Any updates on the reindeer kittens? Haven't got any update on, I think it's Prancer, but the others are doing just fine. Are any of these considered bonded? No. They would do, any one of these four will be fine adopted with any other. But they're not bonded, which means they are dependent on another cat or kitten. They may become bonded if they're adopted together. There's a tiny piece of cardboard on the other side that's driving Billywig crazy. The cat ball and the cat canoes here are not up for sale, but you can buy them at thecatball.com. There's actually no nip in this, it's just an empty pocket. But it's a place for catnip. The person talking in caps is transcribing what I say for those who can't hear, and they're the only one allowed to talk in caps. Not everyone can have sound on, even if they can hear. Occamy likes the chicken wheel too. Those are up for, there's still some available for sale. Well, she probably won't fit in it for very long. The mama that did the most damage to a Coliseum would be Morticia from last October last year. She made it her mission to completely just unravel the whole thing. Now, if you want to try this kicker, it's a Jackson Galaxy kicker available at PetSmart. And this is like the second version. The first version did not last too well. Little pocket. You can go to Purrfect Pals website, purrfectpals.org, and buy the chicken wheels from there. A lot of rescues are adding them because they're the perfect size for a kitten to curl up in the middle. The adoption fee from Mama is $100, and for the kittens it's $125. And I can tell you that the shelter puts more than that into every one of them, so it's not a scam or anything like that. Just call up your local vet, ask him how much it costs to spay a cat. And I'll tell you right there, you're getting a bargain. Because they're also viral tested, microchipped, thoroughly socialized. Got their antibiotics, antiviruses, vaccines, microchip. You saying I need to brush my teeth? Probably. Yeah, if you're a responsible cat owner and make sure that your cats get the occasional vetting at least, there's no such thing as a free cat. It's like if you were to get a free cat off the street and do everything we've done, you're paying a lot more. You are so gorgeous. And very much a kitten. Kittens tend to become very snuggly once they're adopted, especially if they're not adopted with the mama. Like right now, they get all their main love from mama, but when she's out of the picture, they turn to getting that love from humans. It's like I'm getting a bath. If you want to donate to Purrfect Pals, for example, you can't adopt one of these guys, you can adopt Flooper in spirit by donating $125. And anybody can do that, but you're not required to. It's just if you want to donate to the shelter. spin this anymore. It's like, put your cute face towards the cam. The fluff that you see right here in the pictures, it's all down her belly. Well, except for this part where it's been shaved, but that'll grow back. No, Billywig. That is a no-no. No, stop. Yeah, if he jumped over there, he would have took out cam 3. Niffler's watching the work crew out front. They're inspecting the sewer pipes. What you guys see? Somebody's backing up their truck. Backing up down the street. I still got my car blocked. I'll give until 4 o'clock and then I have to move because I have to go. Pick up some things for their graduation bags. Get their collars. No, ain't that a picture? There you go, Mama. You can lounge on here and lean over and play. One of the pictures of Niffler that I posted last night is him moving from this ramp to the tower, and he looks like he got caught in the middle of slipping some jewelry into a tummy pouch. Billywig, what are you doing? When you adopt a kitten, it's not just my guys, any kitten, like based on their personality, when you open up the kennel, they could like charge out and take over the house, or they might be scared. If you happen to get one, the scared or nervous one, which will probably be Niffler, a good way to get them over that is with toys. If you distract them with a toy like a laser pen or a feather stick, they forget they're scared. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, wait a minute, I'm scared. I'm supposed to be scared. And then you distract them again. He's determined to get to that shelf. He's like standing on top of the fence reaching for it. Go up in the lower shelf. I need to contact them more as adopters. It's like I think about it when I'm in here, when I get downstairs, it's like, yeah, gone. See, this is reminding me that I need to work on that, go up to IKEA's website and do their 3D planner for cabinets. Because of kittens like Billywig. I got this wire mesh shelving because it's not good for paws. It doesn't feel good, but it doesn't stop them. I don't know if Seraphina will be a lap cat, but she'll definitely be a loving cat. She's a very social cat. She likes people, especially if they pet her. Billywig found a roll of paper towels, and it looks like he's trying to sniff it and maybe push it off. Or he's checking out the box that the paper towels are sitting on. I briefly toyed with the idea of adding a cam that's just pointing right outside the door. So if Nikki or Beatrice, if they're interacting, you could see. That's a lot of effort for something that you won't really see anything on. Found a cat blanket. He's sniffing everything. He's exploring. Hi, Billywig. Billywig's done with the shelves, but now Occamy's still up there. Two toys that go together. putting in an application, one thing to do is to start kitten proofing your house. Like if you have glass knickknacks on the shelf, you may want to reconsider those. If you have hair ties laying around, some cats will eat those and then require emergency surgery to get them removed. What you doing, Niff? Niffster, Niffalini. Now, it's unlikely that I'll do a periscope with my own cats because then that tends to show more than of the house than I want to show. Very private person. Enough that I have a P.O. box address. If people want to send me something, it gets sent there. I ask that people don't send things to the shelter because they're not a post office. But do contact me if you want. If you want to donate something to the room, please ask permission first. Because some things are inappropriate for this room. They may look nice, but I'm very picky, like for towers and toys. But it doesn't hurt to ask, and please don't take it personally if I decline. I also have a policy that unsolicited gifts get donated to the shelter. Like if it shows up at the shelter and it's a cat toy, it probably is going to stay up there. Now, there's no chance I'm going to be adopting Seraphina. She's going to mix. There's somebody out there that needs her. I have 5 cats of my own, and I intended to only go up to 4. So, when I was adopting a kitten, like when I adopted Beatrice and Nakia, I limited them to my room for at least 2 weeks, and then I started doing introductions with my cats, which lasted another 2 weeks. So they were in my bedroom for a month. Now I sleep with the room door open, but where do they sleep? With me on my bed, not in the rest of the house. Every night, all night. Very nice. Yeah, I don't think Seraphina may approve of 5 cats right away. And I used to have really bad anxiety about anybody coming to my house, even family. So if I gave my address out and people just randomly showed up, that's a nightmare. I've gotten better with that, but still. Hey Niffler, that is a very good cat loaf. He's purring. Like each night, it's typically Trillian, Nikki, and B. Sometimes Dorian and Mercury will visit, but they prefer their heating pads. Like Trillian does not like strangers either. She's this past Black Cat Ball, she finally warmed up to Lizzie, who's Trillian's biggest fan. Distracted by Billywig. Each night tends to start with B standing on my chest, laying down, and then sliding off to where she's in a sitting position, and then she'll nurse off herself. And Nakia will slink up and nurse off of her. Yeah, I'm actually allergic to cats, believe it or not. But so I'm only allergic to some cats, and I built up immunity with my own. So as long as they're not like, you know, on my face, like covering my eyes, then I'm okay. I have a friend whose cat that if I so much as pet her, I have to wash my hands, because if I pet her and rub my eye, game over. See, Margaret, that's exactly why I have to explain it occasionally. Lily, please do not spam. Please take 5 minutes to consider that. Typing just one letter and hitting return is considered spam, and we discourage it here. Hey, little man. Look at you facing me and taking all these pets. Sometimes with a kitten it's a little bit more withdrawn, not saying that he is, but catch them when they're tired, when they're about ready to fall asleep, or they're just waking up. That's usually when you can get a purr out of them. The only 3 spots under his tail is his butt. Cat allergies are also not just protein and saliva, it can be dander, skin flakes too. But protein and the saliva get all throughout their hair too. Uh-oh, you're pissing off the Occamy. I wouldn't do that, Billywig. It's like some of my cats that recently passed. I was fine being around them. I was fine sleeping with them. But if I buried my face in a cougar's belly, man, I was in a world of hurt then. Niffler has a swagger. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself. You got purple toe beans. Uh-oh, Billywig, I think Mama wants her spot back. Mama has no problems with squishing them out. Here, let me extract Billywig out from underneath you. Billywig is known for falling asleep on your lap. In fact, I bet if I just don't move, he'll fall asleep. Barring external influences from siblings or mom. Or iPads. Now, after these guys are adopted, I will be playing highlight reels of just these kittens. Those short clips of awesome moments. And then a few days after that, I'll switch to highlight reels of all my fosters. And you can watch different versions of those highlight reels on different cams. Like I have cam 2, 3, and 4. Cam 2 will be just these guys. Cam 3 will be Kukra, Tabby, Dorian visiting the fosters. And those will keep playing until I get new fosters. Billywig's falling asleep, but I have to go back to work. It's like those two are getting situated for a nap as well. Going for the milk bar. It's closed, buddy. It's viciously closed. Did you just fall asleep with your head in Mama's belly? I think he did. Yep, there you are. He's purring. Has it been determined if Seraphina will be good with other cats? I think she'll have a good, but she has good potential to be good with other cats. It's like the last Dorian visit, she was calm until Dorian came right up against the fence, and then she started swatting, but not hissing. So I think if you do a slow introduction, things will be great. You gotta learn when not to pester mama. Have your teddy rat. I think mama's still in a little bit of protective mommy mode. But after the kittens are gone, she'll be like, nip teeny. But I think she'll also be just fine. If you want to have a guaranteed match, adopt her with a kitten. Alrighty, I'm gonna go get some food and get back to work. So, enjoy the kittens. Have a wonderful day. Hey Niffler, the heat's on.